I might as well just hop right in rather than wait, since I've got things set up already. Oh. This list I'm playing right now is pretty normal. I guess I should have gone over this first, but shouldn't be too much. Basically, the only thing weird about it is that I'm playing a Swamp as my second basic, because Blood Moon hasn't really been that much of an issue. There's more Magus of the Moons anyways, so you're better off trying to draw a Dismember to answer it, or a Ballista to answer it, rather than trying to draw your Waste to play through it. But you don't want to just like be getting got by Beseiju and getting Stone Rained by it. And I'm on my usual 3 big spells of the 6 Ugin, All Is Dust, and an Emrakul. Everything else pretty normal. 1 Warping on the main, 1 on the side. And because we're on Ugin, we also have Mystic Forge. And since we're playing an extra Black Source, I wanted to try Explosives over Ratchet Bomb. Because the amount of times that you want to Ratchet Bomb for more than 0 is pretty low. But this gives you the opportunity to sometimes be able to play it and pop it on 1 immediately. Make up 7. This hand's not amazing, but I think I'm going to keep it anyways and hope that... I think his members aren't good. This hand's really going to be bad, though. Murktide. Looks like it's probably Murktide or something close. Go ahead and dismember this right now. Solid chance that they were digging for lands, because Ragavan is a reasonable thing to keep on top all the time. And hopefully that losing this channeler messes up their Grixis, so GDS. Okay. Actually, I just saw a list. It might be the one that I was just looking at, or at least something close to it. Play the land that they just saw, because there's no reason to give them the free information. Hopefully this is the GDS list I just saw, because if so, their only counter magic is Drowns, which makes this not very good. I only have 2 types right now, so we're not too concerned about about much. He can't kill it yet. They could push it here. They're playing push. I'll take an Expressive Iteration, since that is the only meaningful spell in their hand. I guess I might as well get in with this Smasher. Or Smasher with this. No, I think I'll wait a turn. Because this puts them to 15. Yeah, because that would allow them to play the Shadow without having to draw something. And ideally, I want to just play Thought Knot and take the Shadow away from them. Okay. I'm going to attack with both first, see what they do. See how they block? And then thought that and take their shadow away. Just block Reshaper with Recommend. Okay. Well, you're not doing much this game. Unlikely I'm going to need to cast any more spells in this game, realistically. I was thinking there's a possibility they might just take it all, assuming that they can just deploy a shadow and stonewall my stuff. But obviously now that's no longer going to be a game plan that'll work. I'm just going to hold these dismembers. I don't need to really do anything here. I especially don't want to just be putting cards in my graveyard if I don't have to. Because then it'll turn on the drowns. Like here, the only thing I think I'll dismember is a Dash Dragavan. Expressive Iteration. Well, hopefully they don't find another shadow, but if they do, if they don't find a land, can't go right ahead. I'll pretend that I care about literally any of these cards for as long as you want me to. Cool, so they're dead to any land. So I'm going to make a solid guess and assume this is the list I just saw tweeted out, or at least something fairly close to it, because I don't have a reason to believe otherwise currently. That being said, I think all I really want is... I want the Emrakul out. I want... I don't think I want this. It's probably something I can grab with Karn if I want it. I'll take the second Warping Whale probably over a Smasher, because I don't really want to be trying to erase them most of the time. Could cut the All Is Dust, but I think I still like having stuff I have. I just like having these Warping Whales for iterations, and then bringing in Relic for Drown and DRC. I don't really want to bring in... I don't want to bring in Crypt for that reason. It's like, it's better to just have to grab up Karn. I feel like I'm fine with this. So the list I'm seeing here, if this is the one that they're on, I need to go that large. Smaller, please. Thank you. Their sideboard is 3 Stubs, 3 Drowns, 3 Soul Guides, 2 Dreadbores, a K-Com, and 3 Alpine Moons. So it's pretty split evenly at not being good against my deck. I keep this because I have the Chalice and then some stuff to play. I think I'm going to pitch one of these Temples and keep 2 Tron lands. We're more likely... Like, we're even on the ability to draw a Thought-Knot or draw a Power Plant. But I believe that, drawing the Power Plant has a higher upside to it. Or potential upside. Might get discard spelled into the dirt though. No. Herborg. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay. I'll pitch this Warping Well. He pitched a land. I'm gonna try to do this to them, I think, and have this be what this game's about now. So they don't immediately have an answer to it. I'm just gonna hopefully be able to stick things that they can't answer now. Like, they're not really able to deploy more threats, so. Except for maybe Murktide. Third Chalice? Jesus. One of our best draws here would probably just be a Dismember to take out this Ragavan, or a Power Plant, so then I could just go Ugin, Reshaper, kill Liliana. You need to kill Liliana. Just uptick. What are they doing? What? Oh, they have a Murktide. 4/4 Murktide. Big boy. I assume they'll probably edict me and not make me discard. If they do make me discard, I'm probably gonna pitch the... What am I gonna pitch? I don't know. I don't think they will, though. I think it's more likely they just... I mean, they might uptick and then not attack with a Murktide, but that feels kind of weird, considering how bad that is against a Dismember, unless they have a Drown. Yeah, Edict definitely feels right. It's not bad. Sid would really like a Power Plant. You can't cast that. You can't cast that. It's not how Ragavan works. No Wingdings. No Wingdings. Power Plant? Karn? Well, it stops me from getting hit by the monkey for a turn. Makes sense here. I think I'm gonna pitch the Ugin. Like, we still have more upside drawing the... Like, drawing the Power Plant is still good for us because it means that we can Karn and play something. But if we don't draw it, we can still just play the Karn. So. Okay. Do you have a Drown? I'm grabbing Snaring Bridge and hope we get a turn. Dead to a K-Com, dead to a spell and a second Murktide. Literally doesn't matter what the spell is, just anything that'll allow them to grow this one to a 6/6. Chalice. 8. We're dead to one more tide. They don't have it. They probably have to go up my Karn. They don't? Wow. That feels wrong. Like, the thing is, if they don't go at the Karn, then I'm actually not forced to play out... Or if they don't go at me, I'm not forced to play out this bridge. So I can just spend a turn taking up this Ballista and attacking the Lily for 2. Or I can do everything. Shoot this down to 1 so we can't edict my Ballista. Now we can just start ticking up. Next turn we'll kill the Liliana, and then, you know, from there we'll try to, you know, do something else, I guess. I don't know. Drown would still be a good draw for them, because they could uptick the Lily, then drown our Ballista. Two, three. Kind of wondering if I'm supposed to just pass here, and if they want to edict me, and then I can kill the Murktide. That's probably wrong. That means I'm dead to a K-Com or something else that kills this bridge, but I feel like that's fine, because that's probably gonna be gonna kill me anyways, even if it doesn't kill me right away. I can start holding cards in hand, so then I can attack with the Ballista, then pump it. Dress down. Okay, that's fine. Dismember. Okay. Like, there's, like, I'm assuming at most 2 answers to this Chalice in their 75. And then they also have to answer the bridge. So I feel pretty good about our position here. Uh-oh. No. Okay. What? I don't know what they're trying to do. Is it another Murktide? Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could pump this to 6 right now, so we're 1 mana short of being able to pump it to kill 2 Murktides. Another Liliana, maybe? Just have nothing. What is this? Is it KCOM? I don't understand why what they're trying to do by not just killing this, shocking me, and hoping that they're going to be able to answer this. I don't know what their plan here is. Destroy target artifact, return to your hand. Counter this. Counter this. So now if they have a heat, I can still kill the Murktide. Fatal push. Sure. Goodbye, Murktide. Okay, I still have this bridge. Now I also have this Karn. Now that's it? You know, you couldn't fight the Karn? He's a pacifist, he won't hurt you. Okay. Not too long of queues tonight, that's nice. Ten's okay. Got a Dismember and a Chalice, 2 Tron pieces, feels fine. Tapped Steam Vents. Hopefully this is tap Steam Vents into Dash Monkey, into Chalice on 1, into Conceit. That's where I'm hoping. What? You can't just play a Scalding Front and pass. It's illegal. I'm just going to pass this turn, and then next turn I can play out the map and pop it. I don't want to just expose this map to something I don't have to. Like, I don't know what they're up to, but it's got to be no good. It's probably Blue Moon, and they're about to play a Blood Moon. Wow, I'm so shocked. Congratulations. You gonna force my expedition map? Do it, bitch. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Green mana? Got a counterspell? Nope. Fury and a Dead Gone. Well, I'll take the Fury. Oh, they're rhinos. Where do they pitch? Pitch to Brazen Barber. Yeah, they're rhinos. I don't know why I was thinking they'd be something else. I guess it's just weird that they have... It's not that weird to play main deck Blood Moon in their deck, but... It's just a bit weird. Well, they don't have it right now. Hopefully they'll never have it. Boo. Scumbag. Turn off auto yields. I want to dismember one of these instead. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's fine. They wouldn't draw 2 in a row, right? I should have dismembered. I mean, I meant to dismember N7 and play Smasher, so they didn't have clean attacks, but. Look at this. Nice. Okay. Play this Bullistone too. Get in with this Smash, or this Thought Knot. We should be fine to race them, I think. Start 14. So we'll be going to 8. And we've got this whale for second footfalls, so I don't feel too bad about it. Just taking 6. Yeah. Do you have another Besage? Gone. Okay. Okay, well, we're not winning this race anymore. I'll put this in my graveyard. I think I'm going to shoot down this Shardless. I really hope they go for main phase to like a Shardless so I can Warping Wail the Footfalls and then slam Smasher or Thought Knot. Spend Footfalls. Cast second Blood Moon. Okay. If that was any sign that it's safe to tap out for a turn, here it is. And hope that we get to get another turn. But another Cascader here would be pretty bad. That's actually a pretty good draw because we have the Swamp. Attack Smasher. I'm gonna upkeep Dismember on this thing. I don't need to do it now. I guess I can just wait. I don't want to get them to draw, of course, though. Puts me dead to a Fire Ice or Prismari command, but I'm pretty dead to those regardless. They conceded. Let's go. Let's go. Chalson won All-Star that game. Okay, definitely want the second Warping Wail. Don't want Emrakul. Do I want to bring these in or leave them to grab? Probably want to bring them both in. Or at least one of them in. I want this Torpor Orb. Don't need this Relic. I'd rather leave that on the board. I want Needle just for Besage. Something like Smasher. I don't want to do that. Yeah, why not? Never been punished in my life. Not about to start now. Can't really keep that. We'll keep this though. Got a Warping Whale and a Chalice and basic land. Land, please. Ice me. You got it. Where's land? Go force. Boo. I mean, they're gonna slam something. Is it gonna be a Footfalls or is it gonna be a Blood Moon? It's Footfalls. Slam them feets down. I need to try to develop my mana, hopefully by having this Reshaper trade with a Shardless Agent, and I'm realistically not beating them if I have to just put up this Warping Whale for a second Cascader here, because I need an answer to the board already, so I'll put that into play. I think that messed with their plans a little. Show me that hand of Cascaders, buddy. Show me the Cascaders. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, take your Borrower. I don't know if they're going to ice me or if they're going to... They're probably going to ice me. Yeah. I hate that I have to see this all in here. So I know they have an Otawara and a Shardless Agent. Why are you doing that? Okay. It's not quite that list, but I'm taking some inspiration from it. As you can see by this friendo right here. I'm just dead. I'm dead to the Otawara. I can't, because I can't take it. Yeah, and they bounce one, and I only block one Rhino and take 6. Am I supposed to ring this one in? I think it's better to just be able to grab it. It's gotta be better to just be able to grab it, right? I'm gonna leave it. Like, obviously it's good against them, but with Karn, I think I want access to be able to have it in a longer game. And have functionally more copies of it in my deck. Keep this, lead on, Collar, Chalice on turn 2. Hope we don't get bodied. Collar might help us stabilize, so it also might be the second target for a Force of Vigor, so we'll see. Emrakul's insane. You cannot cut it. It is far better than any other big mana spell you will ever cast in this deck. By a lot. Card's insane. I can never imagine cutting it. Time. Sure. I genuinely don't believe there's any world anymore, at least, where I will cut Emrakul from this deck. At least somewhere in the 75. The card's insane. Like, people realized that when other decks started playing it. Like, when the 4-color decks started shoving it into their sideboards, that's when you realize that it's ridiculous. Because other people are playing it, and they don't have ways to cheat on it. Like, I've never liked 7-mana Karn in Etron in a, like, Karn the Great Creator format. Like that, like the last time I played Karn Liberated in Etron was 2017, probably. Take your force. For the most part, I think Ugin is just like 8-mana Ugin is just worse than All Is Dust for what you want it to be doing, because if you need to be drawing something to sweep the board, you'd rather have it be something that costs less and is easier for you to cast, because you don't reliably have Tron enough to expect to be able to cast that for less than that. I should have equipped the collar on the Reshaper and started attacking with it a bit ago. Just like forgot. Should not focus. No, come back. I wasn't done. Like, earlier today I was playing, I 4-1 with a list that was the same thing, except this main deck Warping Whale was an 8-mana Ugin. I just, like, I don't want this card. I never drew it, and never was in a position where drawing it was good. Except in positions where drawing literally any spell was good. Like one of those spots where it's like, yeah, like this would have been a good draw, but so would a Thought Knot, a Karn, a Reality Smasher, a Ballista. It's like it doesn't matter what the thing I drew was. It just matters that it was something I could draw and cast, and it wasn't, you know. It wasn't this. Oh, I might have seen something that's getting me interested in Legacy. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, like, that's, you know, you don't do well in tournaments without getting lucky, and that's certainly a matchup that you don't want to be running into a lot, if at all. That sounds fine. As long as our map doesn't get answered, we've got Thought Knots and stuff. Even if it does get answered, we've got a pair of Reshapers, so. If you're curious about this Legacy deck that I'm now interested in, it is a Swift Reconfiguration Devoted Druid combo, and it's playing Thrasios and a Walking Ballista, and this is mwah. Love it. Close all this. DRC. think I'm just gonna pass here so that I can grab Cavern. Because I'd rather just grab Cavern and not worry about a counterspell than play a Reshaper, then miss my land drop, then play a second Reshaper and it gets countered. So... Take your iteration. No blocks. No tax? Come on. Jesus. How could they ever beat a full house of Thought Knots and Matter Shapers? Is bolt going at my face now, presumably? Uh-huh. Three lands in hand. Loving it. Hiya. What's our best draw here? Another temple, I guess. Yeah, we can just start vomiting out Reshapers. No, come back. I wasn't done. They probably drew another land. They probably drew like a land or another DRC, and we're like, okay, I'm not doing this. Alright, give me this relic, give me this warping wheel, give me this ballista. Trim these, got this. One trip on Karn. Yeah, trim one Karn. Oh, I should trim other Karn actually. Keep big man. Yeah, like this is the kind of deck that would get me interested in Legacy if I didn't also have to buy 2 Trops, 2 Tundras, and a Bayou for it. Like everything else is like I could reasonably do that, but those things never happen. I actually own most of this deck already. Because I own Ice Fangs, I have Devoted Druids, I have the Fetch Lands, I have a Caracas, I have Dried Arbor, I have a Leovold, I have the Teferis, a Grist, Prismatic Endings. I'd need 3 Force of Wills, 3 Green Sun Zeniths, a Thrasios, a second Uro, and like 5 sideboard cards. I think I saw your post about that, where your Yawgmoth opponent was like super salty because you like had main deck Needle that you got off a Saga. Which is a very reasonable choice to be doing right now, because especially if you're expecting Yawgmoth as opposed to things like I feel like 2 weeks from now the meta is going to shift a bunch. Like whereas you see like the Hunter Burton, a lot of people are playing Murktide because it's a deck that wasn't affected by Loris ban and also doesn't have to worry too much about changing because of it. Same with Amulet. Those 2 decks like were not impacted really at all in how they build or play. I can do better than this. Ooh, never mind. Okay. Hey, Shrum. Stream Decker bot. Can you function, please? Well, that's the only draw that was going to make me lead on Temple. I was about to say that when I didn't draw it and played a different land. But, well, here we are. Land pass, no land pass, no land pass. You know you want to go no land pass. No land pass. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my birthday. Whee! If I take this iteration, then that means there are 2 card types off of this Unholy Heat, even with finding a fetch land. Or there are a card type off of this Unholy Heat, even with finding a fetch land. And they also can't play... they also can't still just play the Murktide. Yeah, it's a normal list, more or less, except with the swamp. I'm supposed to take the Murktide out of this hand. It's kind of like the most unbeatable thing here. Jace is like manageable. It's like if they don't draw lands and we draw nothing but lands, who's winning from this position? Obviously, it's me. But if they draw a land and then we continue to draw nothing but lands, where are we going from here? This is a really tough choice. Yeah, they do get 2 draws at a land. I know that. I guess I only really get super punished for not taking this Unholy Heat if they draw fetch land and 1 mana spell, or fetch land and bauble, and are able to... Hello, Newton. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. We're mulling over our choice on this thought now right now. I think I'm going to take the iteration. Because it's the best card in their hand if they draw a second land. And if they don't draw a second land, then this Unholy doesn't do anything yet. Plus, the Heat is easier for us to play through than... they surveilled this Murktide into the bin. So that was one thing we at the very least already knew. Am I getting maximum punished? Bold. You bitch. That was a bold choice and it paid off for them, and I'm upset. God damn it. We're gonna die to this fucking Murktide that's in their hand. Unless we draw a Thought Knot or a Relic right now. Oh, Caller. How lovely. No, we're fucked. We're probably fucked. I guess we still have a lot of good draws here, but... the fact that they, like, just tried to blind flip for the Unholy Heat and they got there is so rude. Yes, main phase. No, main phase won the Murktide. Then you only attack me for 1. Oh. Only a 4/4. Why'd they only leave it a 4/4? I guess they have an easy way to get 1 type in the bin, but not 2. Well, maybe this Caller can race. We'll see. Have an iteration here, maybe? What's our best draw right now? Probably a smasher, honestly. I think even if we took that Unholy Heat, we're probably still in either the same position or a very similar position. Because this, like, they miss. That's good. Oh, they find out that one. Okay. Reported in dress downs. It's good to know. Okay, is this game on? I have no concept of anything. That was game 2, right? That was game 2. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I guess. Hey Carl, what's up, buddy? What you doing, little man? There's a cat here now. He's just chilling. What are you doing? Why are you sniffing the cabinet? Not popping their bauble is interesting. I mean, I guess they want... Like, they're never getting delirium, so... Don't know why they didn't just pop it up keep then. Realistically, after game 1, knowing that I'm not something that can interact with their hand on turn 2 like that, there's no real reason to hold it. But okay. Dash Monkey? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. They saw this power plant, and I'm not going to crack this relic right now, so I'm just going to not show them that I have Tron, and not show them anything else in my hand. Because I just don't need to. I'd like to draw spells, though. That'd be nice. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be one of those kind of games, huh? So far, we've drawn 7 lands, 2 spells. Because I'm being lazy, and it doesn't matter, because they're not putting enough things into their graveyard right now for me to really be punished by it. I'll show them that I have Tron, but I don't need to show them this waste, I guess. They kept on top with their DRC. Okay, never mind. Never mind, no need to play the tower yet. It's probably, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably an island that they kept on top. 5 mana Fury. Okay. If this is another blank, I'm going to crack the Relic. Okay, that's not a blank. Guess I'll hold the Relic. Probably going to trade this with the Fury if they give me the opportunity. Fuck me, dude. Handful of gas. Yeah, I basically have to trade with the Fury. No attacks, okay. I'm into that too. Play this one. Counter it, you won't. If you counter this, you're a psychopath. I could attack here, but I get blown out by any piece of burn, plus the first strike off the Fury. Oh, wait. I'll wait. Consider. Card on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're one short of the Murktide. Might have the land for it, but if they tap out, that gives us the opportunity to try to draw something, so. Gross. It's like best possible draw, probably. Or damn near close to it. Kept on top again? Bruh. Can't keep getting away with this. Bruh. Desperately hoping that they get Delirium, and then I just pop the Relic and ruin it. So they still have Counterspell plus Murktide. And one unknown. I think I'm gonna pop this here. I'm saying I'm gonna pop this. If I draw a blank, I'm gonna block because I need to preserve my life total in a game that's gonna end up going a bit longer. But while they're tapped out of Counterspell, I really want to play a threat if I can. So that's pretty good. I'll go for it. You got a Spell Pierce? Or a Force? Nope. No, my lifelink, you bitch! How dare you? This Murktide's a 3/3. They have no spells. The saddest Murktide in the world. I'm not sure if I'm going to play this card, depending on what we draw, if we're going to just run this into a counterspell or not. But probably not. More likely, we're just going to not attack and then sit on this blast zone to activate. Let's see what they do with this. They might counter it, assuming that my hand is empty, but it's not. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Come on. Okay, how about this one? Okay. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna attack into these when I can just wait a turn and then have this blast zone be able to deal with the DRC. Yeah, cavern name Karn. That's rude. Attacking? That's bold as hell. Alright. I will also attack, except this time I gain that life. Please whiff on a land. Sorry, please whiff on an island. You can find as many lands as you want that aren't islands. Thank you. Send them both. Ooh, fancy. I literally just don't care about grabbing anything. I guess I'll grab Forge, because it's a colorless threat, so if I draw another thing to cast first, then I can do that. And they basically have to attack the Karn with the Murktide, so they're not going to have good blocks again. Nice hand of 3 counterspells. Alright. Mystic Bait. You got it. Put the card on top. Alright, how about this one? Oh, I miss playing this deck so much. I still need to get some of these cards in paper. Like, I don't have 3 Dismembers. I don't have a nice swamp for, like, with my deck. I have Forges. I have all the normal stuff. I have the Mythic Edition Karn. I'd kind of rather have a pack foil, because the Mythic Edition art looks kind of weird in my opinion. I don't have... I think I'm swapping this Explosives back for a Ratchet Bomb. I just wanted to try it the other way. It hasn't been ideal. I can't keep this. No, that's even worse. I should have kept the 7. No! No! Okay. Bruh. Should have kept the 7. Misty Rainforest. Let's hope we at least get the consolation prize of being able to play a turn 2 Thought Knot. That's my hope. Hey, Carl. What's up, buddy? Watery Grave. Consider. Interesting. What the hell? Am I supposed to stick this on 1? Is this like Twiddlestorm? Yeah, like that's what I'm guessing. Like, I'm losing this map, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play this Chalice on 1. I don't care about the map. I think their main deck answers to Chalice are probably few and... Cassie's list. I don't know who that is, but okay. Can they beat a main deck Chalice? Or can they beat Chalice on 1 main deck? Well, how am I supposed to know that? Not easily. Do they have ways to answer the Chalice is more what I want to know. Because answering it and beating it are very different. I really hope they grab something that answers it, and but they can't cast it this turn, and I just get to go, okay, grab a grab a Temple, Thought Not You. Assassin's Trophy or Riptide. Okay, they have those main deck. Good to know. Good to know. Look, activate Wishclaw Talisman, concede. Sorry, I need to... How does this deck go off? I don't remember. Does it go off with Underworld Breach? Like, should I be bringing in this relic? Probably should have the Xenol. Don't know if this Warping Mail is good, but I know at the very least it stops the... I mean, yeah, I know they use Lotus Field, but like, do they go off with Lotus Field, a Twiddle Effect, Underworld Breach, and something that mills 5? They use Breach, okay. Breach Wish. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, like, these things are, like, not great against them, but they can buy us time, which is, you know, usually what we want. I did win on a Multi 3, where I cast 1 spell. Ooh, AV? How do I beat that? I guess just Bridge. Karn Bridge. Or Dust. I should leave in Dust. I don't want this. Sorry, Mom. Not that. Let's call her out. I feel fine with this configuration. I think. I don't know how many things these Warping Wheels counter, but probably more than 0. So I know at the very least it counters the Profane Tutors. So this hand is not good, but if they keep a 7, I'll ship this. If they mold a 6, I'll keep it. they kept 7. That's a bit better. Ship the Smasher. Ship the Smasher. Profane is a 1 of course it is. Why would it be anything but? Otherworldly gaze. Wow. 2 lands into the bin. Oh no, my Reshaper. What am I hoping to draw here? Trinisphere, maybe? Relic? Yeah, Relic's probably good too. I have to do this and hope that they don't kill me with this Wishclaw immediately. And, like, they just sit on the Wishclaw for a turn. Okay. So, yeah, I need to hope they just sit on this Wishclaw for a turn. Because then I'm just going to land and Karn. Bubble. In all the raids tonight. Hey, Freak. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. We're back on our nonsense. I can't map and Karn, so rather can't map for Tron and Karn, so not gonna bother this turn. Yes, I am on a crypt at the moment, and I am going to grab it right now. that was the plan. They should have probably targeted themselves with that, so then they could fetch. Creeped. Yeah, 3-0 and up a game. About to be 4-0, probably. I don't think I need to pop this immediately. Like, I don't know for what reason I would want to not pop this now, or for what reason I would want to pop this now and not just hold it. I mean, yeah, they have the Gaze in their graveyard. They're just going to cast it anyways. The only reason I would pop it is if they cracked the fetch land before casting this Gaze. Because then I pop the fetch and then they can't Gaze to Impulse. Thanks for the follows. They're a pretty rough spot here. They need to answer 2 things, at least. They need to answer my Karn and this Crypt to be able to go off, most likely. I guess they don't need to answer the Karn to go off. They might, but it's pretty unlikely with them having. It's an important question. Oh no, what is it? Yeah, because their hand is just a Scalding Tarn. You want to know the secret? I don't like salsa or spaghetti. Oh, nice. That's always a good feeling.
Yeah, like, giving your deck just, like, a free card has always got to be good, so... What am I getting here? What am I getting here? I think I just want to get this forge and start digging, but I can just kill them next turn. So I'll just get this coating. And I'll upkeep it on something. Presumably a land. I should kill them my favorite way as well, by attacking with Karn. It's a good question. I don't have an answer. Oh yeah. Do I do it to them? Do I need to do it to them? I think I do. Feels so good. If they have something, I just play Blister for 4 and shoot them to death. Because they need to answer both of these two. Do you have another Twiddle? Karn Smash. Guess I don't need to... I could play around Mana Leak. Yep. You are already dead. I told you right there, you are already dead. Hold on a sec, I need more screenshots of this, because I don't have enough of them. Okay. Trophy, maybe? Trophy? It's first E-Tron trophy in, like, 6 months. Probably not actually that long, but it certainly feels like it's probably that long. First on-stream trophy in a while, though. It's been a bunch of 4-1s. I mean, I haven't been off it that long. It's just been that long since I trophied with it. Because I haven't been playing it a ton. Oh, here. Yeah, you wanna... Here, let me do prediction. Start a prediction. Trophy. Submission 1. There you go. Give you a minute. Bet your points. Or don't. I don't control you. There's a lot going on, yes. Nobody is on no. So, you know, you could win a lot just by putting that on no. You know, sometimes it's just playing the numbers game, not about what you think is really going to happen. That's usually how it goes for me when I voting predictions. So. Alright, probably have good enough time to queue now, so. $75.25 on yes. Interesting. We'll see. I promise I won't throw for content. Though I think not throwing is probably better content anyways. Hey, yeah, like, you know, sometimes that's all it's about is playing the odds. I do that a lot with predictions. Okay, no Yorian deck. They have a companion, though? Kira. So it's probably blue-white control. In this case, this hand is not very good. This is a fair bit better for the most part. I just don't want to go too low because then we're just never going to be able to keep up. They have an ending? Scumbag. It's a very bad draw. Need lands. Any land is a good draw. Grabbing second Tron piece, because it has higher upside, means that you might be able to double spell. I'll be in a spot where I could play a Chalice on 2 and then a Smasher. Well, we've drawn 3 dead cards in 10 cards. So that's not good for us. I have literally no reason to play out this caller. It's never going to do anything meaningful. I guess I have exactly this turn to draw Tower and then not to have a Solitude. Pretty big ask, though. I'm not coming back from here. Like realistically, I can't fight through this Teferi without drawing. I don't know, maybe we could have gotten there, but I don't know. I feel like I'm better off just not playing into their game plan as much. I would like to be able to board out more of these dismembers, but I don't really have anything to bring in. I guess I could bring in this Ballista. Oh, I'm at... Wait, what? I'm at... How do I get to... Yeah, pretty much. Also makes your dismembers better, which is never a bad thing. Like, you know, some matchups you can't really afford to cast a second dismember for 4 life, whereas, you know, casting 2 of them for 2 life is reasonable. Guess this Forge. Now, the concession was a bit premature, but 2 1-landers in a row. Sorry, believers. Okay, that cavern's a really good draw. Don't seize me. I made the play assuming that they're not playing Spreading Seas. So, playing more lands, not ideal. So they're gonna have to play the cavern here. Not a good draw. So I can still hide that information from them. Cryptic command. Okay. Take your cryptic. My Thought Knot gets bounced, and then I untap cavern, play it again. Cryptic's been a one of in these lists that are playing Snapcaster now, but they're not playing Snapcaster, so I don't know why they're playing Cryptic. It's because they're bad, I guess. I don't know. Gonna ice one of my lands. You got it, bud. It's a draw. Take your verdict. Yeah, I just take the verdict, right? And then just try to ride this Thought Knot to victory as much as possible. Yeah. Not doing great. They're still at 20, and I'm attacking this Teferi next turn, so. Surprised I played the Flood Strand there instead of the Hall. This might mean they're about to shark for 1. But if they're sharking for 1, I'm kind of okay with that. Steam Vents, okay. Yep, shark for 1, keep your Teferi alive. You got it. It's fine by me. Guess I'll play the Mine. I'm not going to cast this Ballista right now, so no sense in... Oh, they're one of these kind of people. I see. Uptick? What? What? I thought the plan was bounce my Spreading Seas and then shove it on my cavern. What are they doing? Whatever. Hardcast Solitude. Oh no, Instant Speed Supreme Verdict. Even better. I should have tapped the Spreading Seas land. Or no, I should have tapped the cavern. I'm not going to play out the Tron, because then they'll just bounce Seas and take me off of it. Whereas it might allow me to double spell and maybe get back into this. But as is, we just need to draw things that we can cast through this cavern to get through this counterspell. No card for you. Replay another Okay. Still have a lot of good draws here. That's fine. Just get the prismatic ending though. It's probably just gonna get ending immediately, my guess. Nope. Flashing back, think twice. Not ever down taking this to Fairy. Ending it now? Don't know why you felt the need to do that at sorcery speed after uptaking your Karn, but okay. Like, I can't play the Saga because they just bounce and then shove it onto it. Guess I'll play the Power Plant, so then if they want to do it to shut me off of Tron, then they'll have to lose the Teferi to do that to the Saga. Going at the Cavern, leaving me with Tron. Okay. Interesting choice. Second Spreading Seas? Nope. Third Karn. Why? What was the point of that? That's such a waste. They're not using their resources very effectively. Playing out the Saga here, even though they can very bounce their Spreading Seas, because we don't know about them having another Prismatic ending. And this at least means that they can't Teferi bounce the Reshaper. Never down ticking, apparently. Okay. They just always want to have Teferi uptick available to them. Why? I'm so confused by their choices. I don't care. If they activate this hall, I'm happy about it. Yeah. Because now it means they have to spend a counterspell on this Dismember. When they know about a Ballista. Why are you not waiting for me to pay for the ward? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This blue-white opponent is playing so terribly. Okay. Huh. Feels like a weird one to board in, honestly. Like, I get I'm a deck playing Saga, but I don't really play that many artifacts or enchantments. Especially considering that, like, I'm going to be boarding out Chalices. Whatever. Whatever.
I wish for once I could just punish their poor decisions. This one. You want to counter it? Come on. Okay, how about this one? Yeah, they've been playing this game, honestly, like, fucking horrendously. Their list is also not exactly what I'd call very good. And they just failed to find off a fetch land. Which they should know the land counts in their deck. They should know that they had nothing else to find with that Scolding Tarn. More lands. Love it. Dust. Love it. Well, Dust can be a bait spell once they deploy something now. Is their hand just nothing? There's no way. Please give me something to punish. Please. That's very high potential to massively punish. Three, 4, 5, 6. I don't understand my opponent's play choices ever at any point in this game. What am I grabbing here? I guess I'm just grabbing Coding. Because I don't want to... I could grab Wormcoil. Oh, I can't cast Wormcoil here. 3... Oh, yeah, I can. I can cast Wormcoil. I can't cast Sundering Titan. If I could cast Sundering Titan, I'd grab it. But I'm 2 mana short. I only have 6. Because I can't play lands off Forge. Right? Cast artifact spells, colorless spells, correct. Cannot play lands. I feel like it's just supposed to be, like, grab Coding, right? I don't want to just get... I know they have 2 man lands, but... I mean, I could get Bridge and then make it so then they have to ending it. Sure. Bridge. Bridge, Ballista for 1, pass. E doesn't do anything, because it can't hit the man lands. But this way they don't have a clear path to get through without multiple pieces of interaction. Cast Shark Typhoon. Okay. I mean, I'm doing what I can to try to punish them as much as possible for the decisions they made. Smash her. Counter it? Sure. Don't care. Blessed for 1. Relic. Map. Map. Blessed for 1. What am I doing with this Karn? Grab EE, I could grab 3-ball, I could grab... I guess I could just grab Sundering Titan and make them afraid of it. That feels like a solid plan. I want to crack one of these first. Grab another tower. Another land on top. It's fine. I don't want this to be able to attack, but I also don't want to put myself in the spot where I'm... I guess I have enough things. I'm
pretty safe, I think. I could also just grab Collar here, so I have life gain. I kind of like that. I'm gonna pop this now, so then I can't do something weird. Right, that means I draw a card. Well, wait for them to attack, then I guess I should have put this on. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of spewing a little bit just because I'm like, I thought this game was done like 4 turns ago. Yeah, they're gonna kill my Karn here. That's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have popped the relic. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. We'll be okay. We'll live. Maybe. Yeah, Cavern does not allow all dust, unfortunately. That would be a bit too good. Probably. Both a Karn. You got it. You drew 2. Opponent drew 2. Guess I'm popping this first. It's unfortunate that we landed on another land. Fuck. You have the ability to gain life, so I'm not too scared. This Karn. It's not. Uptick to get these lands off the top of our deck. Like, they just can't fight through this ridiculous amount of card advantage. Karn. Okay. I'll shoot down 2 with the 3/3 sharks. I'm still safe from this colonnade because I can just cast Dismember, regardless of if they counter it. So begin combat here. I dismember this shark token. That puts me to 5. I guess that puts me dead to... Or no, that doesn't put me dead to anything. Never mind. Right, yeah, dismember this shark. Down with 3 cards in hand. Attack me for 2. They attack with this Solitude. I'm just going to chump with one of these ballistas and shoot a damage to their face. Chumpa-wumpa. Upstairs. Okay, they didn't remove my ballista, so I'm not really worried about not being able to answer their stuff. What was the other card exiled by Karn? I didn't actually check. It's a Thought Knot? It's pretty good. Do I want to Thought Knot them? Probably.
I guess I'll probably thought not them, and then I can all dust. Whee! What's in your hand? Lands? Those don't do anything. Okay. Let's got some more spells. Thought not. Same deviled egg. I just have to make sure I don't put myself in a spot where I can't cast the Solace Dust. Dust. I don't know how I won this game. I shouldn't have won this game. Opponent threw real bad. Big time. Huge throw. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have played the second Thought Knot, and I should have equipped on this Ballista, because now I die to an ending. And I didn't have to be dead to an ending. Or something that clears the bridge. If I died now to this after they played... Oh, they're gonna... Right, they can do that. Do we? I'm tired. It's 3 in the morning. Leave me alone. Honestly, this is actually good, because them doing that means they're not using the castle. We're dead. Never mind. They miss lethal. They should have just tucked this bridge and attacked me with a colonnade. Throwing. They're throwing so, like, on every opportunity they get the chance to, they're throwing. Do I have an exile? Do I have anything that matters in exile? Oh, I have a Ballista. Good. Why would I coding the Teferi when I could kill it? I don't want to tap out in case they have something. Let's do this for 3. Because if this gets countered, then we're in a worse spot. But if it doesn't, then we're fine. Play this Blast Zone. Guess I'll uptake this. So I'm not reading chat. I'm like focusing on this so I don't throw. Okay, Teferi cannot downtick now, which is all I really care about. Like, I'd rather keep this Ballista than that. And next turn we can just kill them, because we can uptick on our bridge and then shoot it down. Oh yeah, think twice, you got it. 12 cards left. We have the same amount of cards in our library. That's ridiculous. Can we deck them? I don't have a new PC. This is the same PC I've had forever.
I cannot afford a new PC as much as I would love to get one. This thing is old as fuck. Okay. I mean, considering we've been doing Mystic Forge stuff and we're still up on clock, you know. Okay. Don't know why that's the target, but okay. Fine, exiling this power plant, so I don't want to draw lands. Set an upkeep stop. Sure. Shoot this. Let this get exiled. So then I can just grab it. Draw that. Yeah, okay. How many counterspells have they gone through? Cryptic Command, 1 counterspell, 1 Archmage's Charm, 2 Archmage's Charm, 3 Archmage's Charm, 2 counterspells. 3 Archmage's Charms, 2 counterspells. So there's probably 3 counterspells total left in their deck. So that's what I have to beat, is 3 counterspells. How do I beat 3 counterspells? By drawing Emrakul? Before Farewell. Make a friend. Pop this map. Okay, there's another Karn. Sure, list for 6. Karn off the top. Alright, they're dead. We drew it. We drew all of it. Our opponent threw this game as far into the trash as they possibly could have. That was ridiculous. Alright, game 3. I don't think I want to make any... Actually, no, I want this cage because they're playing Think Twice, as well as the other nonsense that I know they're on. These numbers are so fucking bad. Get out of here. Yep. Sounds great. Little do they know, this isn't getting me Tron. Fuck. Alright, it's not getting me in. It's not getting me a Cavern either. Shit. Alright, hopefully they play Teferi. Don't need to expose the Thought-Knot to a counterspell yet. We're not in a position where we need to. Just let them waste their mana and not casting spells. The more turns we go without casting something, the more likely it is they think we just don't have anything. I'm gonna crack this now. Let's go draw. Mine? Second Thought-Knot is not bad either. It's a decent consolation prize. Counterspell, Charm, Verdict. I'll take the counterspell. So if they want to Verdict, that means they don't have up a counterspell and I can play the second Thought-Knot. Otherwise, I can just start attacking. I think leaving them with both counterspells is the trap line there, where it's like, it feels like it's probably right, but it's probably going to lose you the game if you do it. I'm going to take your Charm, play this Cage, play this Ballista. Now never tap out again. I never have to cast anything. So you got Counterspell Dress down. Those are 2 cards in. No land. It's a good draw. Guess I'll play that before attacking now, because now I can Ballista. You got it. Yep. Do I take this up to 2? What does this Karn grab me right now? I could just grab a Chalice and shove Chalice on 2. But if I do that, then I'd have to lose this thing. Guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab Coding and play it now. Then I'll upkeep on their Colonnade so they can't activate because they're mana short right now. Then we'll just start eating their lands away. And if they try to deploy something to try to start answering our stuff, then upkeep this. Seize, you got it. Don't care. Look at this. So if they want to float mana, they can't cast things in our main phase. Don't need to really do anything here other than keep uptaking this Karn. Only way they're getting out of this is with a Teferi 5. And if they draw a Teferi 5, they're going to have to down ticket, and then I'm going to slam this again. So I think we actually just won this. Yeah, I'll get another tower. Why not? They need to, like, pitch cast the Solitude here. I don't know why they just did it end step. There's not really any upside to that. They should have just done it second main. Because, like, I know they have Counterspell up anyways, so... So I'm trying to cut them off of white mana first, because I don't care about them having red mana. Well, I'm going to get to resolve this Ugin now if they don't have a untapped land. That's going to be definitely game over. Usually 1, depending on what you're up against. 0, obviously good against Cascade decks. Past that, it's very, very matchup dependent of if you expect to be able to get to a point in the game where you can resolve a Chalice for a higher number. No, I wanted to BM! I wanted to BM! No! No! They don't let me. Oh. Well, there you go, believers. That was hard to watch if you were, like, a fan of Blue-White, because our opponent played so bad in Game 2. And we punished them as much as possible by drawing probably the absolute best thing we could have to put them in a position where they were never getting back from that, which was insane. He was 3-0. Good. Good. Okay, I was going to go more, but this lead took, like, over an hour. It took 2 hours. This lead... I was going to name You Are Already Dead. So this was a list here, if you want to see it some more. The main deck is pretty normal, except for this friend here. I played him a couple times. He was pretty good. And then we've got, obviously, the Swamp to make us better against Beseiju. So we're on 2 basics. The list I saw before was on 3 and wasn't playing... I wasn't playing the Urborg. I literally just, like, replaced a basic with an Urborg. I was like, fine, that's fine, I don't care. Like, I'd rather have my Dismembers be better than having a third basic for, like, Beseiju second thing. Because it just doesn't matter. Because, like, the Swamp doesn't make mana we care about anyways. And a second one being basic is kind of irrelevant. Like, if you're getting Beseiju twice, you know, so be it. And then sideboard we've got sort mana value. There we go. That's the normal sideboard sorting stuff. We're playing this Engineered Explosives, which should realistically just be the Stretcher Bomb. It didn't come up the fact that it was explosives in our Ratchet Bomb, but there was times where I would have boarded it in if it was a Ratchet Bomb and not boarded it in as explosives. So I don't know. Take that take what you will from that. I mean, yeah. I want to hear. Yeah. So apparently you can still trophy with Etron in 2022. So I have learned. I guess I should get the... I know, I'm sorry. I just want to hear my stuff. I want heavier things. Screenshot of this. Now we're gonna see if there's someone for us to raid. It's 3 in the morning. is the only other person playing Modern right now, so we'll raid them.
They're playing Thieves, Dimir Thieves, apparently.
So like the Soaring Thought Thief and it's the rogue, the deck with the rogues in it, etc. Anyways, thanks all for hanging out. Wednesday. Might stream tonight. We'll see. Yeah, like Wednesday night. Times are fun. Depending on how fucked up my sleep is. And this young man here isn't helping me, are you, Carl? Are ya? No, you're not. Anyways, thanks all for hanging out. Have a nice night. I'll see y'all later.